Hello, class. I received a question concerning the central limit theorem. This appears in Unit 3, Learning Objective 5. So let's take a look at the question here. We're asked, we have a bag of corn chips. Looks like it's 14 ounces in a bag, and the normal distribution with the mean of 14.5 ounces and a standard deviation of 2 ounces, or 0.2 ounces. And it says, all right, so we pick 400 bags randomly. Find the probability that the sample mean weight of those 400 bags exceeded 14.6 ounces. So hopefully consumers are actually getting more than they actually expect, around the 4 decimal places. Okay, so of course we can use StatCrunch to help us out with this. StatCrunch is my best friend. So if we were to press stat calculators normal, here's my normal calculator. Now, normally, no pun intended, I would just simply put the mean and the standard deviation from the problem into our calculator, right? So the mean was 14.5, right? So I put 14.5 in here. And we want to see what the probability is that the mean is going to exceed 14.6. So I'd put in 14.6, and my probability, we want it to be bigger than or equal to the 14.6. Now, the standard deviation is 0.2 ounces. However, we can't use that, right? We're trying to apply the central limit theorem. So if you take a look, the standard deviation would actually be the given standard deviation divided by the square root of the sample size. So our sample size was 400, so we would have to do 0.2 divided by the square root of 400. So if I do that in my calculator, I think the original, let's just go back to the problem. Yeah, here we go. So the original standard deviation was 0.2. Let me just enter that, 0.2, divided by the square root of our sample size, which I believe was 400. Let's take a quick peek. Yep, 400 bags of chips. I will press enter. Okay, and now, so the 0.01 is what I'm going to enter into my calculator. 0.01, and I press compute. All right, and I just want to double check. Right, 0.01, that looks good. So when we did this, it looks like the probability is going to be 0. So there's almost no chance that you're going to get more potato chips than you paid for, and that kind of makes sense. So I'm going to enter approximately 0. I press check answer, and there we go. Nice work.